Nancy, very last question. Looking up a stat, I don't know if you know this or not. You probably do, knowing you, because you don't miss much. Caitlin Clark has personally received 17% of the flagrant fouls called. Literally, she's been fouled 70 on flagrant fouls. 17% of them have been against her personally. We spoke about the Cheryl Swoop situation. We've spoke about the numbers, the ratings. We've spoken about the resentment that Caitlin Clark has been receiving, not by most, not by all, but by, to be quite honest, too many. If you had your druthers moving forward, looking at the rest of this WNBA season, looking at the state of women's basketball moving forward, what's your wish and what needs to happen in order for your wish to be achieved and fulfilled? Last word is yours.
Well, what you just said is true. 17%, that's five of those fouls of 32 have been on Caitlin Clark. That's where we get the 17% from. And
Got it.
those were earlier in the season. And I think she's passed the physicality test. By the way, pace, space, it will out trump physicality every day of the week. Like when the Mavericks won the championship in 2011 and they had Jason Kidd and they were playing Miami and LeBron. And no matter how good, how fast, how athletic, how high you jump, you can never catch up with the pace of the ball. And right now with this team and what's going on, you can't keep up with the pace of the ball. So I think teams have realized, okay, she didn't cry. She didn't quit. She got up. She shook it off. She hasn't said anything in a press conference. We got to figure out how to guard her now. So I think she passed that test. I don't think there'll be a lot more of those. I would hope that some of these players, the stars in the league, do not get hurt because they're very important, right? You're only as good as your star players. Star players have to shine. Role players have to be role players. And that's why we have a team. Everybody has a role that they must play. Coaches coach and prepare you, but it's a player's game. I don't shoot anymore. Go ask Ice Cube. When I was coaching in Sacramento with the Kings and we had Rondo and Rudy
Right.
Gay and DeMarcus Cousins, we don't shoot shots. It's a player's game. Players determine probability and outcome. It's the greatest thing you could ever do. The next great thing, you coach because you're in the foxhole and you're helping making people better. If you can't do that, you do TV and you hop on the Stephen A. Smith show. And I love you and I appreciate you. And thank you for having me so much.
The honor has been all mine. You're such a legend, and I can't wait to have you back on when this WNBA playoffs kick off because if I want basketball analysis, I know where the hell to come and get it. Thank you so much, Nancy. Really appreciate, love you, looking great. It's great to see you, and we will definitely talk soon, okay? You take care of yourself.
You too. Thank you.
The one and only Nancy Lieberman, the Hall of Famer, the great, one of the great basketball minds that exist in this world, right here on the Stephen A. Smith Show over the digital airwaves of YouTube.